Okay, there has been a lot of action with trades this year, and some can give you whiplash. But we haven't seen anything like the record-breaking largest trade in NBA history. Do you know how many teams were involved in that trade?
It was massive. Was it 4, 5, 6, or 7?
If you answered 5, then enjoy that VC.
Buzzer beaters from the curb. Horse game winners with the eyes closed. Fadeaways, step backs.
As the season rolls on, Brent, how do squads manage to preserve momentum and energy and keep themselves fired up? And so in the game for the Rockets, Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the small forward position.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
Pass to Smith. Houston moving it around. That's tipped. And here is Williamson. In the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Porter. 6 to shoot. The pass to Alvarado. Over Porter. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Şengün kicks to Martin. Pass to Porter from deep. The Rockets with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Daniels. Smith with the defensive effort.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Martin, the pass to Şengün. And a wide open look for Porter. The Rockets with another miss. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Outside, Martin. Pass to Green. Over Daniels. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
You look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. Makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Şengün kicks to Porter from deep. Green. The bodyguard grabs the board. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Daniels. Williamson trying to free himself up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Green. The Pelicans have shot 2 free throws and they're 1 of 2 so far. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Back to Şengün. Offline with his 3. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Cuts off the pass. They could use a bucket, and he goes in for the dunk.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Pass to Daniels. To the middle, Williamson. Doesn't go for him. So Houston will take it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Houston.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Josh Christopher, he's checked in for the Rockets. Houston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Tries to save it, and again the turnover by the Rockets. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks. Earlier I spoke with Stephen Silas. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. The bodyguard passes to Nance. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Ingram. And again, no good by New Orleans.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Another miss by Houston.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Swiped it away. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 1.
A springy guard, Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, that the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
No problems knocking that one down. Porter Jr. Porter's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Right wing. Now here's Marshall. D right on him. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Christopher. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
A nice shot by Garuba.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Marshall passes to the body. Kicks to Marshall. Shoots the 3. And again, no good by New Orleans. And here's Houston. They're on a 13-3 run. Outside Porter. This one for 3. Nance with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Marshall can't hit. Rockets leading by 6. The pass to Christopher. To the inside. Elbow shot is on the way. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Marshall passes to the body. Unloads from 13. Nance, no good. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Pass to Garuba. Can't get it to fall. Pelicans trail by 6. Outside, Jones. Inside, here's the bodyguard. Off with the layup. And for Houston, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Tate kicks to Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Tate. Tight defense on him. Here's Garuba. From down in the low post. It goes. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
1:37 left here in the opening quarter. Alvarado passes to the body. On the wing, Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Christopher. To the left wing.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94. I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals first.
Substitution on the court.
Daniels passes to the body. It's tipped. So on the floor for Houston. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter is out there with Martin. Williamson against Porter. Now here's Şengün. He's tightly guarded. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
The Pelicans trail. Passes it to Ingram. Here's the bodyguard. Kicks it out to McCollum. From downtown, Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
That's good from Martin.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
He doesn't get the second one. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. It's a 3-point game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Brett?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Pass to Şengün. There's Porter with the 3. The bodyguard grabs the board. The bodyguard's got his 6th rebound on the night. For 3, Ingram controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Yeah, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Outside Martin. Back to Porter. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. McCollum deciding where to go with it, and there's the pass to the body. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Loads it up for Williamson. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Smith's running. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG, Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodlines.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's the bodyguard. Şengün covering. The offensive rebound. The bodyguard. And a missed layup.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
He's covered by Daniels. It's blocked. The bodyguard passes to Ingram from outside the arc. They get it back. The bodyguard and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Pelicans have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Rockets trail. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the bodyguard in that last game against the 76ers played some superb ball. He scored 18 points and came out of nowhere defensively, blocking shot after shot in an incredible effort. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
The bodyguard shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jabari Smith picks one up. The first one falls.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs. And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Martin kicks to Porter. Pass to Tate. Just 5 to shoot. Over Williamson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. The bodyguard's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason run.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, they couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different. There had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
Here's Porter out to Smith. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
A jump ball.
And so here is New Orleans. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Williamson, the pass to the bodyguard. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Smith kicks to Porter. It's Martin on the wing. Down low. The kick out to Porter. trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the shot goes in. Porter's got 8.
Well, you love Porter's effort level on offense. He works hard to find his shot.
The bodyguard passes to Williamson. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Porter passes to Smith. There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game. Passes it to Porter. Ball stolen. Here's the bodyguard, guarded by Porter. Here's the bodyguard. Williamson trying to free himself up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kevin Porter Jr. First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Garuba's checked in, and Robert Covington subbed in for Kenyon Martin. Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The defender getting a little over anxious there, but Porter causes that anxiety with his high-level scoring ability.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And he sinks the second. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Williamson. To the middle. Here's the bodyguard. Williamson trying to free himself up. And that one's good, the bodyguard.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
Porter finds Covington. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
A key piece in a couple of huge NBA trades. There's no doubt that teams value Robert Covington and his ability to play defense and shoot the 3.
26 seconds left in the second quarter. Marshall passes to the body. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Alvarado. Here's the bodyguard. Now the pass to Alvarado. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Williamson trying to free himself up. No good with the layup. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pelicans lead by 3.
43. Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans Youth Dance Team. On your feet.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even.
Substitution
Going with a whole new group out there. New Orleans leading by 3. Jackson Hayes is out there with the bodyguard. Then it's Jones. And it's Alvarado in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. That free throw good from bodyguard.
At the line for your Pelicans.
Both free throws good from bodyguard. Rockets trail by 5. Tate against Jones. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Alvarado. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Green.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Good on both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
For Houston, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Green bounce pass. Covington kicks to Tate. Back to Covington. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Alvarado. Headed by Green. Alvarado passes to the bodyguard. Hayes trying to break free. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
Nothing free about free throws. You earn your way to the line, and give credit to these guys for being aggressive offensively.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Offensive rebound. Rockets trail by 7. And they get it. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 11.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Garuba. Now Tate. He has 5. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now just a 2-point New Orleans lead.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Passes to the body. The 9-foot shot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he makes the first.
Number 23. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Bodyguard. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Pass to Garuba. Launches a 3. Good on the triple. Garuba's got 9.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
The pass to Alvarado. Hayes down low. Covington's there. Scooped up. Here's the Bodyguard. Up and in on the way. The Bodyguard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Garuba, the pass to Tate. Outside Covington. And another 3 for Houston.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Inside. Here's the Bodyguard. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
15 foul.
That free throw good from Bodyguard. So for the Pelicans, Valanciunas is checked in for Jackson Hayes. And McCollum subbed in for Herbert Jones. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Green bounce pass. To the paint. Here's Garuba. That one goes. Count it.
Important points.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll do it, folks. For